The distance is consistent.
With what?
So, because when you take it away, you see the noise gets, shallower.
I know how a fucking microphone
Okay,
works.
yeah,
I mean, you see it's recording, so. Okay,
All right.
So who are we? Why are we doing this?
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Bromance and Nonsense podcast. Brought to you by no one, because we ain't got sponsors yet.
That's right.
So, my name is Delanor. This is
Roger.
He's Cuban.
I am Cuban. And
he got here by way of the Atlantic.
North Africa? Is that where you're from?
The Atlantic Ocean. And a Nike, I believe it was a Nike shoebox, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tidal Waves are his sponsors today. Yes. And so this is the Bromance and Nonsense. By the title of this podcast, we talk a lot of nonsense, stuff about life.
That's right.
Stuff about current events, and there's a little bromance mixed into it because this is my boy right here. Pause.
Yeah, don't say that. People are going to think we're tight, and we're not. But anyways, yes, this is our first episode. And I don't know. Maybe we'll make another one. Maybe not.
There will be more to come.
Yeah.
So if you guys like this, be sure to subscribe, dale like, all that stuff. Say it in Spanish.
Mucho rico.
He'll be my interpreter for the Espanol speakers out there.
Why are you trying to learn Spanish?
Hey, we got to appeal to a higher demographic.
Why?
Okay? And when I mean higher different graphic, I mean
hold on. He say higher different graphic?
That's the black
What
in
is
me.
that?
That's the black in me. Demographic. There we go. There we go. As you can see, it's just a bunch of nonsense and bromance going on here. We just all talk a lot of shit, roast each other, talk about current events, talk about the 2 tortas that we have on the grill. Yes, our wives. We are married. And they're on the grill. Hey, flip over. Hey. Look at that dolphin. Give her a beach ball.
Brown dolphin.
Yeah. So what's been going on in your life, Roger? What's new?
Not a lot.
What recently happened that you want to speak about? The people want to know. Don't worry, I won't tell no one.
Yeah, no, I'm good, man.
You good?
Life
Life is good, right?
I mean,
Making a lot of money?
It's been. Look, the reason he's saying that is because I recently got gently laid off by my company, and I still don't have a job, so maybe I should.
So we're starting a GoFundMe here.
Maybe I should be looking for a job instead of doing a little bitch ass podcast that we got going on right now.
Hey, we're gonna monetize this and get sponsors.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just the first episode, so what's that? Like a couple 10,000,
Yeah, I mean, right now, how many subscribers we got? How many subscribers?
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, check it out. How many subscribers we got? Do we even have a YouTube page or anything?
We do actually.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah, it's
How many subscribers?
subscribers.
How many subscribers?
We got
That's Ebonics.
Yeah, I'm going through the list right now. It's a lot, so that's why I'm taking a little.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Get the accurate number.
Look, it says. No, there must be something wrong with the system. It says no subscribers.
Oh. Are you sure? Hold up. There's zeros and no different digit, like a 1 or something like 001 or something?
Nah.
Or is it just 0000 infinity?
Yeah, it says no subscribers.
Oh.
That's it.
Well, I haven't even subscribed to it. I didn't even know we had a YouTube page.
Look, it's right here.
Oh, shit, we do. Okay, there we go. Well, first episode hasn't been out yet, so.
And, yes, but you'll be able to find us everywhere and anywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere that you get your podcast.
And also on YouTube, because we're planning on recording. This setup is just something quick that we threw, so it's nothing official. So as we grow and as, things get better, then
as he gets a job.
Yes, as I get a job, and but he worked, but it's like he didn't, because he,
Well, when you were working like 9 to 9:30, right? Those were your hours, right?
What? No, yeah. I started working very early. Look, here's my schedule, right? I would wake up. Look, she ain't even got no storage.
Fail.
Look, we were trying to record the actual
Footage.
episode, yeah, the footage for it, but of course, my wife ran out of storage on her phone, which she said that she had. But
I think she pestered us about having storage on our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
So
we won't talk about that.
doesn't matter.
But anyways, okay.
I know. Yeah. So, anyways, my schedule was I would just wake up, take the kids to school. I work from home, so I would just come back from dropping them off and get my day started. Like, work hard. I'll start working around 8. Sometimes I work till 8 p.m. 12-hour shift. It's a lot of work. It's hard work.
I
Good
can
work.
see that.
Amazing work.
Honest work.
But no, for real, I did get laid off, so I'm looking for a job right now. So if anyone has something out there for me, I know I look Hispanic. I will not do long work. Or I don't know. Maybe I don't look Hispanic. I just look Asian. Some
Maybe.
people say that too.
So let's talk about your actual career background and stuff like that. So you eventually come to America, or let's say you were born in Cuba.
Yeah, I was a prince in Cuba.
Yes, you were.
Coming to America type thing.
You were a prince of a little village, population of 3, something like that, and you made maybe like 50 pesos a year.
Well, no, I was 13, so I was making no pesos.
No pesos. So you come. So you're born in Cuba. You come to America and take it from there.
Come to America in 1999. Great year.
Great year.
Amazing year.
Mm.
So, yeah, I've been here ever since. I came when I was 13. So, I've been here longer than I was in Cuba. So,
Pretty much American at this point.
I mean,
We just hand them out.
I have my flare-ups in my accent from time to time. I forget words, mix up words,
Oh yeah.
just like my wife. So, yeah. But I've been here for longer than I was over there. So I do feel I identify more, I guess, at some point American than Cuban. But, the Cubano is always there.
It's always there.
Will never leave.
He's a good dancer.
A lot of things that I do, no, I'm not. A lot of things that I do could be considered like, very Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
Some others don't. I still wear red shoes.
Oh yeah, that's very
a
Cuban.
pair that you actually got me. So
You're welcome.
yeah. So, yeah. I went to a great university, the great university of Austin Community College.
The Austin Community College.
River Bats. Let's go.
That's right. The River Bats.
Yeah, and I studied 3D animation and modeling there. So, yeah, I did not become a professional in the game industry for a very long time after graduating.
There was some.
I worked at Apple for a while, for about 5 years, and then I got my first break into the industry, and I became a game developer. And now I neither work at Apple or am a game developer. But no, we'll get something soon.
He's working in his bathroom, remodeling it right now.
I am working on my bathroom. Delnor helped me tear it up, and we're building it back up.
There we go.
He offers to go help, but he never's come through. It's
You know how black people are. This is nothing new.
yeah. So he just offers, oh yeah, I'll go help you with the bathroom or whatever, and then he never shows up. He's like, yeah, something came on, my baby mama, this and that.
Yeah, yeah.
He just never shows
What time you want me there? 5? Oh man, I can't make it.
Or he says he will be and never shows up.
There you go.
And I just got to do the work for myself. So, he's a great friend.
That's how it
always
is.
there. Sometimes,
Sometimes, never times.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, he is the actual dancer. So even though I'm Cuban and I'm supposed to know how to dance and all that shit, and I do not do that, but he started dancing, I believe, because I
needed money.
No, he was not a stripper.
No, I was not that kind of a
He
dancer.
would have given up the first night after he got beat up and thrown off stage.
They would have told me to put it back on. So
Hey, would you have like stole someone's money, like go for a dance, and then just take their money and just run away with it? I
no,
think that sounds familiar, didn't it?
no, it was more of a lines of a drink, but we'll get into that another
No.
episode.
I'm not talking about that. Oh yeah, so that's how him and not he already had met his wife back then, but they were not
She was not my
together.
wife at the
Yeah.
time.
But yeah, she took a drink from him, and basically, actually, it's it was
Due to inflation.
warranted because the way that he came on to her was terrible. I believe it was on the lines of like, "Oh, I'm interested."
It was something like
And she
that.
was like,
We were already friends. We were
Okay.
already good friends at the time. So
yeah.
like,
So she basically took his drink. He said that dumbass line of "I'm interested," and she looked at him like, "What the fuck," and just left. Left his ass, and now he's still bitter about it till this day that she took that drink. So how much is it with inflation? How much? Okay,
I mean, I think
How much was it back then?
I think I paid $7 and like 25 or
And this was
cents.
in like
2014,
2014.
late 2014, I would say.
So if it was around, let's say $8, just round it up, right? $8.
Sure.
Okay. So you said 7 something. That's what I'm saying.
Inflation. I mean, especially after COVID.
No. I'm just talking about. Let's round up. Let's just be fair. $8. That's how much it was back then.
I got to put all my service fees on there.
So then he gave the drink to her. It was $8. She ran away with it and looked at him weird. And with inflation, he thinks that she owes her about what? It's at least double now. If you go to a bar right now and you
Minimum.
get a drink, it's gonna be at least $15, $10, $15, 10. I think 10.
I got to add all my fees onto it.
So if you think about it, if it was 8 back then, now it would be like what, $10? It's not that much different.
It was at Coliseo. And I think Coliseo is like a
Sounds
poppin'
like a
spot.
Mexican place.
It is. Majority of the time, it is. But they do play
shit,
like
was
other
that the
venues.
one in Romber and Lamart?
No, it's by the airport off of 183.
Oh yeah. They used to do like concerts and shit there.
They still do. It's
Yeah.
a huge 3-story venue. Probably
It wasn't
seats,
the same spot back there. Back then, was it in the same spot?
I don't know. You have to ask my wife. I mean,
Anyways.
you guys knew each other but didn't know each other back then because you guys were in Austin for a very long time. So who knows? Maybe some time ago you guys crossed paths.
Maybe. I mean, we were.
Rumberg is very long.
Romber and 35 was my old stomping grounds, and it
Apparently-
turns out that that's where she was, playing hide and seek back then. Nah, yeah, I think she said she used to live around there.
Something like that. I don't know.
Otherwise, why would she be hanging around that area?
Why were you hanging around that area?
Because that's where I lived. Look, so here's the thing: when you come from another country to the U.S.,
My wife was born here.
I'm talking about me.
Okay.
I'm telling you the story of how I ended up in Rumber in 35. So there was this group, I don't know if they still exist, that used to help immigrants. It will set them up with an apartment. I mean, now that I know the system, it was on your dime. So thank you. Thank you for that.
My taxes paid your survivability.
Well, there you go. So, Cubans back in the day had this Visa lottery thing that they used to do for us. And,
Nigga, you hit the lotto? You hit the Cuban lotto?
I mean, if you think about it, I did because I got to come to the U.S. from Cuba. So
And
that's more than
yeah,
hitting the
that's
lotto.
more. That's way better than the U.S. lotto.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's how I came.
You got out of poverty.
My mom submitted the application for the Visa lottery thing. We took a bunch of years. We won, I guess. We were the winners. It was multiple families. It was just not just us. So my sister came before us. She worked, got some money. She sent it over, and then my mom and I came. And there you go. That's the 99 story that we went into a different path and never finished. So then that association, it was called Caritas of Austin, downtown, where all the homeless people are now.
Mm-hmm.
That was the spot. They'll bring you in. First day, they will take you into, they'll set you up with an apartment for like 3 months. and help you pay it, get take you to all the different offices to like do the paperwork and Social Security and all that stuff, work permit, because they want to put your ass to work right away. But I mean, if the system works,
I mean, America is all about working.
so they will set you up with all that stuff, and then they will pay you 3 months of rent at an apartment. So at that
So
point,
I was paying your rent.
you were paying my rent and my food too, because they gave us food stamps, Medicaid, Medicare, even for the old,
How the fuck are you living better than me? And I'm bored here.
Look, I think the system back then was actually, now you can probably get more money than before. But even then, like, they will still give you. So there you go. That we got set up 3 months in an apartment, and it was right there. It was a shitty ass, apartment complex, like those fourplexes. But it was a bunch of those, and I remember it was this Asian guy that was the owner of the apartment, but he spoke a little bit of Spanish too.
Oh wow,
hustling. But we didn't speak a lick of English, so everything was like, "¿Qué? ¿Cómo?" Yeah.
¿Dónde?
Yeah. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? So, anyways, we got set up. It was around that area, and I guess all the other Cubans that came through the same route, or even if they just came in an actual, floaty thing over here, whatever that.
A Nike shoebox.
Yeah, there you go, a Nike shoebox. So then that kind of became the hub, because then that company would just, or association would set up everybody around the same area. I guess it would be easier, or they had contracts with the apartments or whatever. And that's why I went through all my high school phase there, from freshman to senior, and then some after that. So I was there for a while with just riding bikes, just
living the American dream.
Motel 8 right there on Rumber and 35.
Hey, you went through all the numbers. Motel 6, Motel 7, Motel 8. Hey, 1 pizza, 2 pizza. All right, so that's you. So about me, I was born in the U.S. Thank God. There's no other country that I would rather be born in. I'll be born black again in this country. I love it. I love America. So I was born in the U.S. on the on the East Coast, out of a state called Virginia. Original 13 colonies. No big deal. And my parents were military. So my dad was in the military. My mom was a hair beautician. And then my dad, he pretty much did all of his time. He did 23 years in the military.
I thought you were going to say he was in jail. He did all his time. I was like,
no, my dad is not a typical traditional black dad. So he was in my life my whole life.
Oh, he didn't go get bread?
I mean, he deployed.
Hold on. Is that what, is that the thing? Or you guys don't even say, I'm not going to get some bread. You just poof, disappear.
I don't know. Ask Daniela, my wife. She's Mexican. Her dad's more of a black dad than my dad. Anyways, shout out to my Mexicans.
I don't think she's gonna appreciate that.
She probably won't, but she knows what she got herself into. Part of this nonsense, this bromance and nonsense, bleeds over into our wives' lives. So they don't care so much about it, but they just got to deal with it. Anyway, so like I said, my dad was in my life all my life, and we were stationed in Virginia, Newport News, Virginia, pretty much my whole life, except for 2 years when I lived in Italy. And my dad deployed a couple of times, so it was just me and my mom. But we were taken care of, no issues or anything like that. And then eventually I decided to join the military after college wasn't working out. Even before college, I was basketball.
What were you going to college for?
For basketball, and that didn't work out. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, I went 2 years to a physical college, Virginia State, Norfolk State. Virginia State, I actually was integrated with the basketball team.
The reason I'm laughing is because the way you set up.
You
ain't no basketball player.
That's right.
I mean, you tall.
I'm tall. Look, the military did me in a little bit. Okay, so I get a little bit of VA disability. Military did me get in, and I was jumping out.
So you went to the military, right?
So eventually, after college, I decided, I'm not working towards nothing. I had a job, BS job, rotating products off of freaking Food Line shelves, which is pretty much equivalent to Walmart. And so I was like, let me join the military. It worked out for my dad, which is interesting. My parents thought I got a girl pregnant or I owed some guy money. Of course, black moms, they immediately go to the negative.
If I was your friend back then and you told me that you joined the military, this is gonna sound racist, but I promise it's not. But I would have thought that you joined for that Camaro, that the officer that came recruited offered you, hey, you get a brand new Camaro, SS.
A USS Camaro.
You some fucking Fast and Furious shit.
Yeah.
They promised. What did they promise you? Or do you actually go sign up yourself, or were you recruited?
Oh no, actually, I knew my recruiter before I even went into the military. He lived literally right across the street from me. Like if you look, my house right across the street and one house to the right, that's where he lived. So I already knew him for a couple of years. And so when I turned 18, he reached out to us a couple of times. Like, hey, you guys ever think about joining the military? Because he knew my dad. He knew my dad. And so I never thought about joining the military. And I told him, no, I'm going to the league. Every, black guys that play basketball future ends up in the league. But obviously mine didn't work out like that. So, like I said, I was actually really good in basketball. Really good. I was good in all sports.
Do you ever,
I've never had a problem.
Like a newspaper or something?
Yeah. I was in the newspaper a couple of times in Italy.
In what?
Italy.
That doesn't count.
Oh, it counts. It definitely counts.
No, I don't think it counts because
No, there's an American newspaper it's called it's like AFN.
Yeah, but that's a watered down American version.
Yeah, and my problem coming from Italy to here was that the competition is definitely different. Yeah, it's definitely more, and I just never could adjust.
With only white man over there, and then you come over here and you got all these LeBrons.
Well, I did very good here. And that's why I say like when I went to Virginia State,
I did amazing. It was great.
Pulling that Trump. Everyone agrees. Sit down.
Look,
you're gay. No.
Okay, he says he was good. We're gonna take his word for it. I've never seen it. Look, the only thing that I know about his basketball career is that
short-lived.
And this is the more recent history. He went to the gym to play and he pulled one hamstring, and then he got good. He went back in and he pulled the other one.
Look, it's been years since I played, but I still got it.
And a bunch of airplane jumps too, right? Afterwards, you're not.
Let me get my shit out.
Oh shit!
Let me get my shit out.
I'm getting ahead.
Yeah, you're getting ahead. So of course, basketball didn't work out for me. So I was like, oh man, let me just go into the military. It worked out for my dad. Whatever. Of course, my mom went negative with it. Like I said, I joined the military. I do about 8 years there. I go to airborne school. I get my wings pinned on me. I go to air assault school, get those wings pinned on me. I go to ranger school. That didn't work out. I got injured, and so I try to go back. Nothing happens there with my commander. Oh yeah, dude. I was trying to get all the tabs and badges. And so eventually I move here to Texas where I'm at now. And I get out of the military, and I really don't have a good plan, and nothing's going on with my life. So
how old were you?
I was 20, I would say 24 or 25 at the time when I get out of the military.
Damn.
And so pretty much, to be honest, I was sleeping out of my car, wasn't making money. I was doing odd jobs. In the military, to go back, in the military, I was an IT person.
Hold on. What do you mean odd jobs?
Limo driving, designing flyers, website design.
You were selling your body?
So I was selling my hands, selling my... designing on the keyboard.
What do you mean you were selling your hands? You were giving handies?
Handouts.
I mean, if you bust a nut, it comes out. It doesn't go in, so it is a handout, right?
I guess so. I'm looking at him weird. Okay, new topic. So yeah, I was doing odd jobs and stuff like that. Nothing that really had a career or anything to it. Like I said, my former career in the military was IT, information technology. I get out of the military, I really didn't have anything going on, doing odd jobs and all that stuff. And then eventually, I get a contract to go overseas to Africa, Chad, Africa. So I go over there, spend some time. Africa. And so I go over there, spend some time, make decent money, buy a house here, meet my wife. Well, before that, meet my wife, buy a house. She steals my drink, buy a house.
Steals your credit.
Steals my credit, buy a house, and we have a baby. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing in between there. Because in the military, I had a 15, well, not at the time, 15-year-old son, but now he's 15. But I had a son in the military, was married, all that good stuff. Got divorced.
Child, it's great.
Yeah. And so I get out of the military, like I said, do some contracting eventually, get back on my feet, have a child, buy a house. And then I get into IT, another IT job outside the military. Then I want to go back overseas to Kuwait, go over there, spend about a year and a half, make some good money, come back, start a business, an IT business, get acquired. And then now I want to follow a dream of mine, which was fly airplanes. So, in 2019, I started my pilot license, and right now, as of today, I'm a commercial pilot.
Look, let me just say that I'm really proud of you because you recently got your commercial license, and that's I know that's a passion of yours, but this motherfucker has taken forever to get this shit.
Yeah, it was definitely a process.
I've never seen school last this long. These motherfuckers been in pilot school for the entry license for 25 years, it feels like.
Yeah, I was a student pilot for a very long time. I mean, it was definitely something new. Jumping out of an airplane is easy. Flying the motherfucker is the difficult part, and there's a lot of regulations to it, which you have to know about. Look. And so that's what makes it difficult, understanding the airplane, understanding the airspace, understanding regulations. You have to be a lawyer, a doctor, a freaking flight attendant. You have to be all these different peoples, and it's summed up into pilot.
Okay, I think you're fluffing it up.
No, I'm not fluffing it up.
I'm not a pilot, but you say you're a lawyer and all these different things.
Because there's a lot of legal aspect to it.
Okay.
And that's the difference between
all
right and wrong.
All you gotta worry about is taking off, taking your ass down to the ground. You know, don't be acting like you're making executive decisions out there and shit like that. You just go up. You know, I've done it myself. You pay for a flight for my birthday.
That's right. I did
paid,
a discovery flight for you.
Discovery flight for me, which means that it's your kind of like your first introduction to I guess.
If you decide you want to actually fly,
this is kind of cool.
Millions.
I can see myself doing this in the future. Right. So they just take you up. There's this dude that knows how to fucking fly a plane next to you, and then he'll be like in the middle of the fucking air at 20,000 feet. That's a lie.
That's a lie. It's not that high. Yeah.
He'll tell you, hey, you want to fly the plane?
I got a good idea.
Yeah, like he came up with the brilliant idea of asking me, who's never touched, what's the name of the fucking thing?
The yoke.
The yoke. Look, he's like, you want to fly? I'm like, no. And then he lets go of his yoke, and I'm holding on to my yoke.
Pause. Hold on, you into your yoke. He lets go of his yoke. What are we talking about?
Anyways, and there you go. I was flying. So, all that to say that I don't think it's that hard to be a pilot, in my unprofessional opinion. And he's over here talking about being a lawyer, a doctor. What was a doctor for?
Oh, because there's aeromatical factors that go into flying, and you have to, like nitrogen. So if someone scuba dives in the last 12 to 24 hours.
Put your little respirator on?
No,
okay.
No. If they go above 8,000 feet, right, and within 12 hours, if they did not do a controlled ascent, they cannot in 12 hours they cannot go fly above 8,000 feet. Within 24 hours, if they did do
high blood pressure.
Hey, you're gonna die anyways, so go fly. Yeah, there's a lot of like different careers that get wrapped up.
I'm kidding. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world. I just like giving you shit the same way that you say.
That's the nonsense part of the bromance and nonsense.
Right. He says, so my title is I am a senior character artist. That means that I make
So you're advanced. So you don't even know you're on time.
senior advanced character artist. That means that I make characters and creatures and shit that moves in games, right? But
The shit that kills you in the games.
He
When you try to
says
do something.
that I'm a stick figure drawer.
No, I say you're a Jedi Knight,
Stick figure.
Senior Master Blaster, advanced. Tortas,
Hey, flip over.
turn around. Oh, oh.
You bitch.
Did we get that? We got that. Senior unemployed, advanced, broke.
No good for nothing.
Exactly.
No trash taken out, motherfucker.
Senior unemployed, no advance.
Look, it's fine.
Hey,
Look,
left
it's fine.
behind.
Look, she's a little, you know, I'm gonna say that we're excited about this new adventure of us with me unemployed because she's never seen me unemployed before. I've never in our life together I have been unemployed. 14 years and counting, and we have never been to an unemployment of mine. However, when I had a job, she did not have a job.
Oh,
And I took care of her ass. She came. Look, hell no, hold on. She came from Cuba. She was broke as a joke,
Havana.
hungry. She was basically in the streets. That's how I found her. I found her in the streets. I took her in. More like she moved in, like a stray cat. She wouldn't leave.
You fed her Jack in the
Look,
Box.
yeah, so yeah, our gourmet meal was always Jack in the Box. Back then, look, you could get 2 tacos for 99 cents. You remember those?
That's a
Stoner
deal.
Tacos, right?
That's a deal.
The worst food you could probably get.
The worst food available at 2:00
They had
a.m.
what, but it felt like the best when you were coming from downtown drunk, you know, after a night out, and then you go to Jack in the Box, and then you get them dollar tacos. I used to get like 6 of them.
6 of them for $1.
A jumbo jack, which was also 99 cents, and a soda. And then you have your whole night right there.
2 pieces
You
of
gonna
soda.
wake up at 3 a.m.
Heartburn.
shooting chocolate rain out of your booty hole.
Heartburn.
Yeah, and anyways, yeah, so Daniela, yeah. Look, you've changed. Both of you. It started with you, and now she got it too. The sickness.
What sickness?
That you've changed with me since I'm unemployed. You used to be caring, both of you. Caring, loving people, and now I'm just trash. I'm worse than trash.
Basura.
Now you the bitch in the house.
Ooh.
She said, now I'm the bitch at the house. I should just go over there and slap the shit out of her. I'm sorry.
None of your
Sorry, I
business.
know she's your wife. By the way, that's his wife, yeah.
Well, your
anyways,
wife is knowing you better.
So it turns out that in reality, we were meant to like meet really because we had a lot of things. If you think about it, in common. Whether you like to.
Did you
admit
take a
it or
gummy?
not. What?
Talking about all this zodiac. What's your zodiac sign? We were meant to be. And
No, like for real. If you think, look, I worked.
this is
with
the
your-
bromance side.
I worked
Go
with
ahead.
your wife's brother.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Right. There you go. And obviously, I didn't know at the time that she was your wife's brother. We got along great, Junior. Great dude. We worked at a factory that made
Projector screens.
Yeah, I stole one from there once. I'm sure there's a statute of limitation to me being caught by that. Nah, it was a used one that they gave out. So, anyways, they gave it out. Yeah. So, I worked with him there, and I met you guys, and then later on, I found out that she was his sister. But we met through a friend that worked with my wife, who was a very good friend of your wife, and that's how we all met. Well, actually, I went to your house, and you were not even here in Austin.
I was in Kuwait at the
I was
time.
invited over. It was a little gathering of friends. We were just drinking and playing games.
Cubans
And I
love to just show up
remember-
at my house.
Well, you love Cubans, so what are you going to say about that, right?
Somehow I just keep gravitating to Cubans.
Yeah, because you love us. We're great people, happy people. Anyways,
Enchilada
we were
Flia.
there. I remember seeing you in the
FaceTime.
iPad. Yeah, FaceTiming, And then you look dark as fuck.
It is like 100 degrees at 5 o'clock in the morning there.
Wasn't it daylight?
Oh, at 4:30, it's bright.
Like daylight, right?
Bright. The sun has already risen. Sunrise at a certain period of time there, the sun rises at like 4:15. So sun AM. So at
that's like
4:30.
7 normally, like, kind of sun coming out.
Yeah. So at 4:30, the sun is completely out. It is bright as hell. People are leaving the
So
club.
at 5 is like midday then. Shit.
Pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah.
So when does the sun set then?
I don't remember. I think it's like really
Early?
Yeah.
3 p.m.
No, not that early.
5.
It was more it was more shocking that the sun rose so early, 4:30 in the morning. That was the really unusual part.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met your wife.
Mm-hmm.
We got to hang out with her and our other friends at your house. And you were not even there. I was already laying up.
He was already laying up.
And then he finally came back, and we finally met. And I don't know. We just kicked it off, man. Like,
well, I mean, it was actually in the beginning. To be honest, I mean, like, I think we were just like, yeah, it's like it's cool people, whatever.
Well,
it just takes time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't take that long.
It takes time. I mean, because honestly, the first time that I met you face to face, you and your wife were like, just like, oh, hey, what's up?
I mean, it's the first time that we're fucking meeting you. What am I supposed to do? Jump in your lap or something?
No, but then you had already met my wife, and we had already seen each other on
in a way, yeah,
Facebook. I mean,
guess,
FaceTime.
Yeah, but I mean, that was like her pointing the phone to us, to everybody at the table, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
where? So it wasn't really like meeting us. Like, Huberto and Beverly.
Yeah,
point.
I
So
mean,
actually
I've known them
face-to-face.
by that time, I've actually known them for a couple of years. And so when I first met you guys, it was like, oh, hey, cool. It wasn't like much conversation. I think just over time,
honestly,
like we felt each other out.
Probably everyone that we meet, we're the same with. It's just we're not, because I mean, obviously, as you got to know us, we're anything but serious, really.
Pretty
Most
much.
of the times we just even make fun of that.
I mean, that's the thing about life, though. I mean, you can't take it too serious.
right.
I mean, we're
You
all gonna
sounded
live
like a
and
fucking
die.
Bitch, when you said that.
No, but I live and die by that. You can't take it too serious.
This motherfucker sounded like one of those girls in the beauty pageant. What do you think about life? You just can't take anything serious, and that's life. Anyway, okay, yes. So we met. I think maybe like the first few times that we probably hung out, that was kind of like, oh, these people are pretty cool kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not talking you to us. Like, I guess we thought, it's just gauging. Like, you never know how people are gonna be just by meeting them once or whatever. They could give you a great vibe and then turn out to be just a fucking asshole or whatever.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we probably hung out. I forgot really a couple more times, and we hit it off. And basically, I mean, I would say we probably see each other probably pretty much every weekend or every other weekend.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Well, yeah, because hey, my boy got a pool, so his pockets run deep.
Yeah. I ain't got money. I just make bad decisions, bad financial decisions.
Well, you didn't even make this. I think your wife made the decision for you.
Well, my problem.
What did she do to convince you?
No, my problem is that I tell her we're not going to do something, and what I explicitly say we're not going to do, we explicitly do. That's what the problem is. So I need to shut the fuck up.
You say she's the man of the house.
I'm saying I need to shut the fuck up.
And then, you see? Everybody, I know you cannot hear it, but she's talking back to him from the pool.
She's Mexican. She gets out of line. She's a torta. I do love
She's
it.
saying,
and I love
we
you.
got this house that we got, and he's turning into a little kitten right now. Let me tell you, like he is little as hell. She about 5 feet tall. That's it. 4'11" on a good day, which I think by the law, that's a midget already. 4'11", nothing wrong with small people. I'm just saying, he towers over her, and she just eats him up.
Oh, she can eat me up any time of the day.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. He said you eat me up. I'm like, you can eat me up any time of the day.
Well, hold up. Me or her?
Whoa,
Hey,
pause.
yo.
Hey, yo.
This
Yo.
motherfucker. Hey, he's
Yo.
fruity.
Yo. Hey. Hey, sweet cheeks.
Okay, anyways. So, that's when we met. That's how we met. And we've been friends ever since. And
Yeah.
we love each other. We've actually planned a couple times to move in together, You know, we take care of each other. We take care of our own.
Exactly. Actually, when like the freeze happens and stuff like that, they need a place to stay up.
We stayed over at their house.
Yeah,
That's right.
we're good
'Cause
people. We travel all the time together.
They had a fireplace, and they had wood. He was handing out wood at the house.
I was handing out wood. You need some wood? I got you.
And well, anyways, yeah, that's the big freeze that happened. Like, what was it? 4 years ago? 3 years?
3 years ago.
Something like that.
I think you guys actually came over twice.
Well, the first time when the big one happened, that one that lasted like kind of like a week, didn't it?
Like almost a week. You guys were there for like 4 days, I think, or 3 days.
Yeah, we were there for at least 3 days. For
Yeah, at least 3 days.
because our house didn't have any water. They shut it off because not because of the freeze, but because the plant that cleans the water wasn't working because of the electricity.
Yeah.
And then, well, there you go. So we ended up going to your house. You guys lived in Georgetown, and you guys still had electricity in and out. It was spotty, but it was mostly there.
It was reliable because they were doing time shutdowns, so people could warm up their houses, use electricity to cook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And for us, it really didn't matter too much because we had a a gas fireplace where we could put wood, and we had a gas stove so we can cook.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our house is just all electric. So
Exactly.
we
But
didn't even have gas.
yeah, but now the house that we have now is all electric. But the good news is that we do have the generator plug.
Oh, yeah.
We just got to get the generator.
Okay.
So
Hey, turns out I have a generator.
hey, there we go.
We just got to plug it in.
Yeah, we just got to plug it in.
Hey, that
there, we go.
motherfucker got gas and everything.
There we go.
Well, because of
Does it work off of propane?
Yeah, it's both.
There we go. Perfect.
So
I got propane right there.
I actually bought
Under
it.
there.
That's not gonna last 2 fucking hours, bro. Calm down.
No, but if the gas was to run out, it's enough to like, oh, let's go get some gas.
I guess. Anyways, I think well, there you go. I bought it because of that situation.
Yeah.
I bought the generator and I've had it ever since. And if it ever gets too cold, I can run that motherfucker. It's a huge, I think it was like $700 in Amazon. It takes gas,
And
both
propane.
gas. So gas, gasoline, and then I guess propane.
Yeah.
So, it's I never got to use it, but if I need to, he's there.
Don't worry. We'll use it. So now we're friends. We're good friends. So we have some plans in the future. We have money together.
Oh yeah, we have a little.
Fun.
Joint venture.
Hey, that's a great joint
There you
venture.
go.
We do have a joint venture together. We have some money together. We're trying to consider some options of the future of what we can real estate, either real estate, buying some more properties, which they own a shit ton of properties. Look, this motherfucker doesn't have a job, but he ain't broke. That's a difference.
I wouldn't say that right now. Hey, shit, it's thin, motherfucker.
Hey, times are tough, but he ain't broke.
No, I mean, we do have 1 or 2 properties
3 or 4.
extra, and that's a.
They make some income off of that.
That's all my wife. I'm just there. I was her till
Cash cow.
Till like a month ago. I was her cash cow. Now I'm just a cow. No cash.
Exactly. You're the goose
So
that
anyways,
laid the golden egg.
She's a realtor. She's an investor. She is a magician.
Wow.
She gets on my nerves most of the fucking day, but I love her to death.
She's a respiratory therapist.
That's right.
By
Yeah.
day.
She
Well, technically by night.
by night. Yeah.
By night.
She's like
Realtor,
like Batman,
investor by day. Yeah, Batman.
Hey, she works at night and she's a playboy during the day.
Hey, is she Badman or Batman?
Anyways, so yeah, what were we talking about?
We were talking about our joint venture.
Oh yeah, we got a little.
Yeah, so we got
side thing going
some
on.
things that we are trying to figure out, and we're going to, continue putting money to this fund and see what the future brings. But as time goes on, if you guys have any ideas of what a joint venture, having private money can bring wealth, to where we should put our money, definitely let us know. We're open for new ideas, all that good stuff. We're just like, the average American trying to live the American dream. We live in normal size houses. His house is bigger than mine. Mine is 2,000 square feet, barely 2,000 square feet.
That's a lot.
Yours is 3,000.
That's a different.
How much? How many square feet,
That's
Joe?
a decent house.
Exactly.
2,000?
3,000?
No, 2,000.
Yours is not
I'm talking
2,000.
about yours.
Yeah, mine's 2,000.
No, mine is.
Mine is average.
Mine is.
The big ones hurt.
The big ones hurt. Hey, if your girl ever tells you that the big ones hurt, you
Hit her
should
with
be the
this.
one hurting.
Hit her with this.
Because she just told you ain't got a big one.
Hit her with this. Yeah, I know the big ones hurt. So do the tight ones. I'd rather throw my hot dog down the hallway.
Yeah, it's just too tight.
Yeah, it's just too tight. Yeah, the
wanna-
tight ones hurt.
I want to live a wizard.
It's like OJ. The glove didn't fit. It was too big.
No, it was too tight. What, that
The
was
tight
problem.
ones hurt.
Well, OJ's glove was too tight.
He
Too
got
little.
his hand in there.
No, he did not.
He did, and he went like this, and
Okay,
he showed him.
Let me ask you something. Do you think OJ did it? He
Look,
already did.
look.
Doesn't matter.
Look, that nigga did it. The juice, that nigga did it. 100%. That nigga did it.
Hey, he sprayed his juice.
Hey, yeah, he definitely spread some juice that day. Rest in peace. R.I.P. man. The juice, he did it. This guy ran for quite a many yards, and he killed the bitch in his life. Come on now.
Hey.
He did it. And he ran from the cops. Come on now.
And then he wrote a book.
And then he wrote a book about it.
And he said, now if I did it here, so I would have done it.
Exactly. Come on, the signs were there. It's like R. Kelly. Oh, there we go. There's a topic. Here's some more nonsense. Here's some more nonsense. R. Kelly.
What about R. Kelly?
Does he like young
I want a piece
underage
of
girls?
you. Obviously.
Think
he does.
about it. The music. My mind is telling me no, but my body is
That
telling me
means-
yeah.
Hey, that means that motherfucker's hard as a rock.
Yeah. Look,
Look, we
this-
obviously don't condone any kind of behavior.
No, we
like
both
that.
have two kids. I have one that's 15. I have one that's 8, and you have.
Both. I do have one that's 11, I think. Oh no, about to be 11.
I think. Wow, he doesn't know the age of his kids. Wow,
Look.
Darren. So, anyways, we don't condone that. However, it is funny
How did we get here? Why are we talking
because
about R.
we were
Kelly?
talking about OJ, and then R. Kelly is like, kind of mixed up in like, oh, I gave you 34 years, and this is what you're gonna do to me. This is how you treat me. I'm tired of this shit. That nigga did it. Come on, you sleeping around, messing around with young girls. Hell yeah.
But
Look at
why-
P. Diddy.
Why did
Fucking niggas in the ass. Hey, that Diddy party. That Diddy party. Take that. Take that.
Hey.
Take that. The Diddy
He
party.
was sprayed, didn't miss.
That's right. He sprayed some Diddy mist on his dick.
So you think the allegations are true then?
100%. Come on.
He got dolphin teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't trust that motherfucker.
Exactly. Look, these people make hundreds of millions of dollars. They
get
control. They control what happens in this world.
So what do you think? They get bored because I don't know. if
No,
he was
they just
freaking
want
with
it.
me.
Their fantasies are they make them realities. When you make this kind of money,
Hold on.
you have this kind of power that comes with making this
But
kind of money.
That's my question though. Is it because he was always like that, or is it that he got a lot of money and then he became like that, where he was hanging out with people that were kind of freaky and shit? You know
No,
what I mean?
it's he was always like that, and then when you have the power,
That just
you
lets
just
loose.
like let loose.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theory or nothing like that, but this is just how I reasonably think a human is that, right now, like us, we're average people. If we tried to even do 1% of what he does,
we'll be in jail.
we would have been in jail. The law would have, here's the book.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot of money.
Here's
to
the book,
pay.
and here's your ass.
Well,
But
there you go. But he has a lot of money.
he has
pay
a lot
for
of
the
money.
best
He can pay lawyers.
But I
and-
don't think no lawyer can save him from this one, though. I mean, apparently he was just dicking down everybody and anyone.
Apparently, if you opened up the wrong door at a Diddy party, you were a part of that door. Yeah.
Hey,
so
hey, opening that door is like signing that NDA.
Exactly.
You're gonna talk shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Next thing you know, someone's playing with your booty hole.
Next thing you know, they're playing Bad Boys behind you. Take that. And you see, the signs are there. We think take that. It was like, oh yeah, take that. That's a good song. Yeah, take that.
Hold on,
Nah.
that was an actual song, or was that just
Nah,
the
he
way
just-
that Dave Chappelle did his?
I don't
Remember
even
that?
know. I don't even know.
He'll
But
be like,
yeah,
can't stop, won't stop.
yeah. So
That's funny though. Look, okay, we derailed this whole thing. I don't even know what we're talking about. And
this is
then
the nonsense part.
We went from what was it?
We went from R. Kelly.
No,
we
we
went from the juice,
baby.
From the juice, OJ to R. Kelly to Diddy.
And how did we get to Ocean? Because the glove was too tight.
That
The
glove
tight
was too
ones
tight.
hurt.
Yeah, the tight
Because the
wasn't.
big ones hurt even more.
I exactly. Maybe someone told me that in my past. I don't know, or in my current.
I fucking love it. Look,
Yeah.
this is what we do.
Yeah.
You can probably expect a lot more of this because we just go off on tangents and we just make.
There we
jokes
go.
and make
Yeah.
fun
So
of
that's
everything.
a nonsense part of the podcast. So it's the Bromance and Nonsense podcast, and this is what we do. You know, we're here to cherish each other, to help each other grow, but we're also here to enjoy life and just talk about
Roast this
random things and
motherfucker.
roast each other. Built like a low bearing wall body bitch. Beach ball body bitch.
I
I'm gonna
think-
keep it going.
I think there's not a lot of things that we haven't called each other by now.
But that's the good thing about it, though. I mean, it's like me and you can mess around like that, but like if someone in the streets was to say something, it's like, what'd you say? Like, I don't know, you
be
know.
acting tough, motherfucker. I know.
I'm not tough.
Be the motherfucker running. Quick.
I'm not tough. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So that's who I am.
Yeah, never did.
So we've been going for 50 minutes, about 50 minutes now.
Yeah.
So it's about time we come this. Wow, English is very hard. We'll bring this to a conclusion, but this is the Bromance and Nonsense podcast with Delanor and Roger. And so we're going to try and put out a podcast once a week. And if there's any topics, anything you guys want to hear, want us to talk about, current events, things in the past, anything, we'd love to hear it.
And we'll just probably go off on a rant.
Yeah, we'll just go off on a
middle.
ramp, you know, make some noise. It's good, you know, like I said, you can't take life too serious. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on in life. You know, everyone has their problems.
Wow.
Everyone.
Wow. Okay, yes, I'm unemployed. Like, why you gotta bring it up?
Hey, man. Hey, life.
If the shoe fits.
If the glove fits.
Hey, the juice, baby.
If the juice. If the glove fits, there it is. The juice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we want to do with this podcast. We don't know. We're just starting this. I'm not a podcaster or the concrete.
I don't think anyone
Content
is at the
creator.
beginning, you know, everybody, Look, I know everybody has a fucking podcast nowadays. We're not, promising
Professionals.
anything, but us just talking about shit and laughing.
Real
here,
life shit, yeah.
Like we do, most of
Normal,
the time.
naturally.
Yeah, this
is
exactly what we do.
naturally.
We get together, we get a couple drinks,
And
we
then
get in the pool, and next thing you know, we're talking about the biggest.
Something
ball
we
of
saw,
shit.
the internet,
We're
things.
laughing about videos that we send each other and whatever. That's the bromance part. We always in contact with each other.
People falling,
Our
crippled
wives
people falling.
are, very jealous. I would say the most jealous because we have this thing.
Very
going on.
disgusting.
Yeah, they acting like they're not listening to us right now, and they're being serious over there. But they love our bromance, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it going.
I'm gonna keep it going.
So, anyways, yeah. So we are also trying to set up we're gonna do the video for sure.
Yeah.
We actually don't have it set up. We're in his patio.
This is all
now,
new.
right next to the pool. That sounds, it sounds good. Right
But
next
it's-
to the pool, talking shit. That is the life and that is the dream. But we will record. We'll have more. We'll try to figure out where to do it and how to set it up so that we can record video.
Well, we're gonna do it as we travel too, because that would be pretty cool. Because we actually travel
Yeah.
at least like once or twice a year. And then, we're supposed to go. Well, I don't know if it's going to happen this year. We're supposed to go to my parents' house, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know.
This year.
Hey, I'm.
Who knows?
Listen,
You'll get a job and maybe you make some money. You know, right now times are
maybe,
tough. It is what it is.
I'm trying. Hey, I'm applying out there. If you guys know of any open positions for
Comment below.
for senior character artists, let
Senior
me know.
advanced.
Senior advanced. At this point, I'll just take character artist.
Yeah, exactly. He'll take the senior or the advanced.
Forget the senior. So, anyways, I know, hey, to my people out there, I know the industry is rough right now. Everybody's looking for a job, but we out here, baby.
We out here. We out here applying. We out here.
Applying everywhere and anywhere.
We out here in the welfare line. We out here in the unemployed lines.
Yo, no, actually, I called the unemployment thing.
Do what you got. It's your money. You paid. You are
they work-
American.
They make you work more for unemployment than actually doing the job. So
There
you
you
might
go.
as well just, people
Might
out
as well
there,
just
look,
get the freaking job.
Hey, get a job.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, because actually, applying for all that shit is probably more work than actually work. So anyways,
There you go.
we keep going in and out. We're going to say that we're going to end that, and we don't. But I guess we'll see you next time, right?
Yep. We'll see you on episode 2. This is episode 1. Just an introduction about us. If there's comments, questions, concerns, or anything that you guys want to talk about
Anything,
or
doesn't
bring
matter.
up, it doesn't matter. Like, we love it. We're just here to have a good time. Something new. Just shooting the shit. You know how guys are, So we're just going to sign out. Here we are. I'm Delanor. Peace.
This is Roger. Peace.